Hi, I'm Doug Klein with the Berry County Bird Club, and today we're going to tell you about the Ronald Warner Sanctuary of Michigan Audubon. This is one of two Michigan Audubon sanctuaries in Berry County, and this one happens to be just about 5 miles west-southwest of Hastings, Michigan. If you're already familiar with the Otis Farm Sanctuary, this is just a couple miles north of there. The trails at Warner Sanctuary can be enjoyed any time of the year. In the winter, when there's snow on the ground, you can enjoy cross-country skiing or snowshoeing. Then when spring comes, you can enjoy the beautiful wildflowers. And of course, there's always bird migration. Warblers come through here in the spring. And you can enjoy the resident species throughout the summer. Yellow-billed cuckoo, Acadian flycatcher, ovenbird, blue-winged warbler, yellow-throated vireo, and Scarlet Tanager, a whole host of others. Oh, and also red-shouldered hawk. This is one of the best places in the county to hear or see red-shouldered hawk. Warner Sanctuary is 108 acres and was acquired through a gift from Ronald Warner back in 1972. Other parcels were added to the property in the 1980s. And your first decision on trails comes about maybe 10 yards from the parking area, where you can take either these green markers to the left, which show our ridge trail, or follow on the trail that's been here for 50 years now, the main trail that heads right towards Warner Lake. The ridge trail was just constructed in November 2020, so if you haven't been out to Warner Sanctuary in a while, you owe it to yourself to come out here and check out this new trail. It follows a ridge, as the name suggests, in matured deciduous woodlands. These green trail markers will tell you where to go and guide you. The length of the trail is about 4/10 of a mile, and it connects back to the main trail that we started out on. We've built bridges and boardwalks over little water features like this one. This is a small creek that drains a wetland. Drains it down into Warner Lake, which is the large lake that's on the property. And that lake, Warner, has a drain, or a creek that runs down to Glass Creek, which runs from south to north through the property. Glass Creek is the same creek that you find behind Otis Farm. We've added benches in a couple of strategic locations here at the sanctuary to give people a place to sit and rest and enjoy a nice view. This particular bench on the ridge trail looks out over Warner Lake. From the bench on the trail overlooking Warner Lake, you can hear a number of interesting birds. Pine warblers nest in the area. Right behind the bench, of course, is a big red pine grove planted by Mr. Warner probably 50 or 60 years ago. You might also hear brown creepers singing in the spring. Blue-winged warblers down in the wetlands below us, common yellowthroat, pileated woodpeckers, veeries, just a whole host of interesting species to be seen out here. When you see orange markers on the trees, you know you're off the ridge trail and back onto the main trail. So at this junction, where we see this sign here, you can either go right back to where you parked your car, or you can go left towards Warner Lake, where we have a boardwalk that crosses a marsh at the south end of the lake, and then across another little stretch of land to get over to Glass Creek and the eastern part of the property. So that's what we'll take you to next. After you cross the Warner Boardwalk, keep an eye out for these signs and take a left when you just get off the trail, off the boardwalk. Follow it down the rather damp road here until you see other signs like this, which will give you a right-hand turn. You'll go up kind of over a ridge to get to the eastern half of the property. In the summer of 2020, we rebuilt this boardwalk that crosses the floodplain of Glass Creek. We raised it, got it out of the mud, and made it much more user-friendly. See you on the other side. After crossing Glass Creek, you come up onto a ridge, and this interesting sort of northwest facing slope has a number of eastern hemlock trees on it, kind of rare in this part of Michigan. This is just a beautiful place to watch and look out over the creek. When you follow the trail just past Glass Creek, it goes uphill a little bit and into a mature deciduous forest, where you see big trees like this one, maple, ash, American beech, tulip tree, and they are large. A great place to hear Acadian flycatchers, Scarlet Tanagers, pileated woodpeckers, barred owls in the nighttime. And if you continue to follow the trail, it goes about 1.2 miles total from Warner Lake and ends up on Hart Road on some DNR property that connects to the end of Hart Road, where you can either walk back to your car along Hart and Erway roads, or you can just turn around and come back on the trail that you came. Well, we hope you enjoyed this mini tour of Ronald Warner Sanctuary, Michigan Audubon's unknown little gem here in Barry County. And we hope you'll come enjoy the trail soon, and we hope to see you out here sometime in the future. Thank you.